Shorty said I'm boring. Sorry, girl, I'm working.
With it on the track.
I just need this guava, right in time, dollar, cause I'm a baller. What you want me to do? Pull up, push the starter,
Pull up in that push to start, yeah. We go real fast, got that foot up on the gas. You know we going fast like a rush. Like a rush, I mean like the rush. But the song, like Rush Hour, you know that's my big movie. Cause I like the Asians when it comes to me with the smoothies. I like kiwi, maybe the strawberry. And you know I like cherry when I'm betting all 3 cherries.
With it on the
Mix it
track.
with the lime, with the Sprite. Cause you know I gotta grind. Like, gotta climb them heights. T stands for T. And she my type.
Black people have always had asses. We didn't have to shake them on the internet before BBLs because you grew up with an ass and you already had the attention, so you wasn't seeking extra attention. When you grow up and you already have the attention, you're not gonna seek extra attention because you already got it. You know what I'm saying? So them women wasn't twerking like that. Them women wasn't doing shit. That was regular Uncle Luke with the bitches being outside. Once bitches got their body done and they got new attention, they seek that attention. They wanted to be famous. They wanted to, oh, these niggas want me. Now I can do this. Now I can get money now. This life that they never thought existed before. They did whatever they had to, and then they you know what I'm saying? And they got that body, and now they got this false confidence.
I think everyone should love themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Move down on the west side, tryna live my best life. I stay on my own.
A friendship doesn't have enough cushion to survive a busted iPad. Traveling technician Michael Tillman is suing his friend for an iPad and laptop. Defendant Devlin Clark says it was an accident. Now it's Joe time.
Let's see, Mr. Tillman, you're suing Mr. Clark. It would seem that December 4th year last, the two of you were hanging out in the bathroom smoking cigarettes when you decided to step outside. Your iPad, which was on the sink countertop, was knocked off by the defendant. You say the defendant also broke your 15-inch MacBook Pro.
Yes, Your Honor.
Year proceeding still is not paid for that. You say that, again, that was a result of his negligence or ineptitude. Your defense, sir, is that it was an accident.
Yes.
And that the only reason you touched...
I don't know this shit, but it stays. But that nigga, he did that shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, you might be guilty, buddy.
But first of all, these niggas got mad time, bro. What?
Yo. So today.
How you gonna go
Right there,
to?
buddy.
You gonna sue somebody and go to the judge and it's on TV? Oh nah, give me. Nah, once I would have seen that shit on TV, I'm out of here.
Yo.
What the fuck? I'm not about to be on TV.
Yo, I'm screaming, bro. Wow.
or ineptitude. Your defense, sir, is that it was an accident.
Yes.
And that the only reason you touched the iPad before it fell and was broken is because the plaintiff asked you to pick it up for him and you dropped it by accident.
Yes.
Okay. You first. Mr. Tillman.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to explain how I know Devlin first. Is through my mother.
That nigga
I met him
23?
when I first moved to New York in
That nigga got
2003.
23, boy, like.
How old you look? You about 27.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You about 27.
IT technician.
Yeah.
That nigga's a real NPC, I ain't gonna lie. That's a real NPC build. Michael Tillman, IT technician.
He wear shirts like that.
That nigga's
Yeah,
a
the
Sims
baldy,
character,
the
boy.
light seas.
He's definitely a
goatee.
character in a video game, for sure.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Is through my mother. I met him when I first moved to New York in 2003. We've been mutual friends, you know, of of each other for a while. We have a few other friends in common also that he introduced me to. The point is, he shows up to my house on New Year's after me not seeing him for a few months. It's actually the day before New Year's. And I haven't seen him in a while, so we were a little excited. I'm like, what's up? Where you been? How are things going? And he's like, okay, he wanted to get drunk. And I'm like, okay, that sounds like something that I want to do too. It's New Year's Day, so I'm like, let's do that then. Let's go get drunk. So we go to the liquor store and get 3 bottles of alcohol.
Bro, somebody accused you of something you cheesing? I'm sorry, that's crazy. Somebody accused you of something you cheesing. He did it, bro. He did it. Like, you laughing along with the story, he did it. I don't even got to see your rest of
First of all, why is the audience laughing mad loud?
They want their TV time. Ha ha! Ha ha!
And where's the... Bro, this is not a real court. This shit is a movie set.
Nah, bro.
3 bottles of alcohol. And returned back home, and he started to drink. I had 1 drink and fell asleep before 12 o'clock. And I'm not even sure what he ended up doing that night. I do know when I woke up the next morning, I had something I call my morning meds. That's a group of stuff that I need to do in the morning before I'm able to do anything else. And it's on my iPad, usually where I do it, or from the computer. And it's checking emails and different things of that nature. So I wake up and I grab my iPad and I go to the bathroom. Someone's in there. I knock on the door. He's in there. I'm asking him, "Are you using the restroom?" He's like, "No." I walk in. We usually sit in the bathroom and smoke cigarettes. I'm a single parent of 2 kids, 2 and 6-year-olds. So I don't smoke around them. I walked out of the bathroom. Walked to the bathroom.
Hey, bro. How we go from drunk to 2 or 6-year-olds?
I don't know, man. What happened to the iPad?
He did it.
The iPad.
Whatever happened to the iPad, he did it.
I don't smoke around them. I walked out of the bathroom. Walked to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh. I said, oh, I forgot my cigarettes. So I laid my iPad on the sink, and I went and got the cigarettes. It was literally 5 seconds. It was in the room right outside of the restroom. Come back in, and I pick my iPad up, and I go to, finish what I was doing, and something seemed a little odd. I didn't realize it at first. And then I'm like, I look over at him like, you broke my iPad. And he's just sitting there looking stupid, and I'm like, say something. And he's like, I'm like, don't even sit and tell me that you didn't break it because I'm pretty, what else could have happened to it? And then he confessed, he's like, okay, yeah, I did break it, but he already knows that he cannot touch my stuff. Ever since he broke the MacBook, and it was over. Like, he can't touch anything of mine. So, I kept asking Mr. Clark, I was like, you're gonna have to pay for this. I want my money for this. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna get it. I'm like, yeah, but this is not gonna work like with the MacBook. Like, you've been owing me that money for a year. I'm like, I want my money and I want it like soon. Now, how are you gonna get my money? He's like,
why are they even in court, bro? The man is cheesing, bro.
No, I don't think he's trying to prove that he did it. I think the nigga just want the nigga to pay him.
So they had to go to court because he wasn't trying to pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, like, this whole shit, the nigga, I don't know how these niggas are on camera.
I'm crying.
You've been owing me that money for a year. I'm like, I want my money and I want it like soon. Now, how are you gonna get my money? He's like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the job and this and that. I'm like, no,
look at the camera. He's like, yo, this nigga really recording me right now?
I was expecting him to go loan the money from somebody or something. That never happened. Mr. Clark still every day is telling me the same thing. Oh, I'm gonna get your money. And then I tell him, like, I'm gonna sue you if you don't start making a better effort because I don't know what to do. And he left my house and didn't come back. I ended up like catching him somewhere 5 days later or whatever. And I'm like, I filed a small claims suit against you. And he just looked at me like I had 2 heads. And when he came to my house, he saw that I wasn't lying, that I really had done it. And he's like, well, we've been friends for X amount of time. Why would you be suing me? And I'm like, friends don't have anything to do with that $500 and something iPad, because I had to work to pay for that, That was a lot of money. That was a lot of hours I had to go to work for that. I don't like to go to work. I'm just saying, I do it because I need to make a living, So I go to work. But it's not something I want to get up and go do. So, I mean, if I could have a free iPad, then be it. So
well, he seems to be unemployed since, and he...
So do you think he should have sued him?
That's mad time wasting, though. Like, I mean, granted, I guess it just depends on his options. Like, on how, how much it's gonna cost to get the iPad fixed. If the screen is broken, you can get the screen fixed. That's not $500.
What did he say happened in 5 seconds to where the iPad?
Maybe the iPad fell. I mean, he wasn't in the room, so he can't really say that. Maybe unless like he put the iPad certainly on a weight that's on a plane that's not gonna fall. But he put it somewhere that's like on a ledge or something on the sink. You never know. But who knows?
Because honestly, what if the fine broke it? Because like you said, it doesn't take $500 to fix an iPad screen.
But hey, finesse. Probably just wants to use iPad.
Nah.
Probably just wants to.
He's like, yo, yeah, buy me a whole new iPad, stupid.
And it's also like a gamble too, cause like you might go to court and then miss like a whole day of work, and then imagine you go to court, the judge like nigga, fuck it, make you pay less than what you actually could have made that day.
So you get $45 and a handshake.
Thanks.
But it's not something I want to get up and go do. So, I mean, if I could have a free iPad, then be it. So
well, he seems to be unemployed and he doesn't go to work. But, I mean, at least you seem to have the...
You going to sue a nigga that don't go to work? Oh, nah, that's crazy.
You're not getting that bread, brother, man.
Bro, maybe
you're not getting that bread, brother. Not getting that bread, brother. It's not happening.
Character-wise to get up and go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go to the defendant. All right.
Okay. I went to pick it up because it was like kind of like at the edge. And when I went to pick it up, it slipped out my hand and hit the floor.
Why did you want to pick it up?
Because I was trying to see what time it was. And it was no time in the bathroom. Ain't no clock in the bathroom, so I had to pick it up.
I have one here. Do you think I'm going to open this thing up to see what time we are facing right now, or am I going to look at my watch, you know?
Well, I don't have a watch, Your Honor.
But his phone was in his lap.
Ooh. My phone was dead at the time.
Well, he needed to know the time to figure out how much time he was not missing by not being employed and having absolutely nothing to do. What about the Mac product? How did you manage to break that?
Well, my little cousin was playing. Well, it was playing with his kids, and they was all playing around, and I was sitting on top of the stairs, and they was playing around, and one of the kids was playing around. They hit me in the back of my leg, and then I was sitting at the top of the stairs. So I went to brace my fall when I felt like myself was about to fall down the stairs. So I grabbed onto the wall and I had the MacBook Pro in my hand, and when I went down, almost fell. I grabbed the wall, and the MacBook slipped out my hands and down the stairs it went.
Have you ever thought of securing employment by simply writing?
Yeah, secure. No, the way he says it. Have you ever thought about securing employment? Yeah.
That nigga sound like he about to retire.
Bro, he's a clumsy dude, bro. That's a clumsy man. I wouldn't even I don't know. You have kids and you that clumsy?
It'd be like that. I mean, that's how you got the kids.
It went.
Have you ever thought of securing employment by simply writing up some of your personal episodes and submitting them as proposed sitcom episodes?
No, you're not.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown. We're back with Judge Joe Brown. The plaintiff in this case says he took his iPad into the bathroom on a smoking break with a friend. He says he went out for a minute and returned to busted belongings and a guilty-looking friend. Let's get back to the courtroom.
Please continue.
Well, my issue, Your Honor, was that he wasn't supposed to move it. I have a very large desk, and a 15-inch MacBook is too big to walk around with. He wants to walk around and be on MySpace or whatever, and I'm telling him it's 15 inches, leave it on the desk. He gets up and walks. If you wouldn't have got up and walked around, then the kid's going to bump into you. I mean, I need stuff like this for work, so I have a computer and I have my little portable devices. I'm a technician, and my kids know better. I shouldn't have to be on his back more than I'm on my kid's back. I'm like, sit down and leave my stuff alone.
Clumsy.
Clumsy don't have anything to do.
Nah, see what I'm saying? I said the man's clumsy. But at the same time, I wouldn't even, bro, like, don't touch you can't be clumsy touching stuff. Stop. Sit down somewhere. Clumsy head ass. Like, I'll be clumsy, but I don't need to be picking up stuff and just, cause I know I might drop it. You know?
Okay.
Rate they fits.
Terrible. That nigga look like that's the outfit he wears to work all the time. That nigga look like he took his grandma.
Terrible.
His
Awful.
Awful. Bro, he definitely got the Zoe 101 fit.
Zoe 101 fit is nuts.
That nigga definitely stole his grandpa's shirt.
100%.
He definitely was like, Grandpa gotta go to court.
Nah, that's what he did. I'm jacking that. I'm definitely jacking that.
I'm like, sit down and leave my
He's
stuff alone.
clumsy.
Clumsy don't have anything to do with following directions. If I say no, don't touch that. That's what it means. It's not. Okay, Mr. Clark, be nice now. Don't touch my stuff. I don't want to tell you again. Like, you're a grown man.
It was an accident. We friends.
Yes, but the bottom line is you didn't bump into it. You see, you actually attempted to take control of it.
Yeah, but still, we've been
dropped
friends
it.
for so how long? It shouldn't be suing me over no petty merchandise.
Go get my money and I won't. It's just that simple. I want.
You know, there is a thing called depreciation.
He doesn't have that, Your Honor.
I'm saying for you, there's a thing called depreciation.
Oh, you said depreciation. I'm sorry.
We have to talk about the property value of the thing that was destroyed. And it ain't. No.
But you're gonna see everything. But it's. I can laugh now, but I wasn't laughing then. So I was Your Honor, I was very upset. Just take a look at those spider webs all across that screen. That hurt me to my heart. This thing was probably less than a month old when
It
he did
was
that.
a tender, sweet little iPad that was
I just got
doing
used to
so
it.
well with all of its apps and doing its thing, and you were checking business and doing what you can do with it, and now it's dead. That's terminal, man. Focus, get a good grip on something. Yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
Oh.
Bro, like, what is going on for real? Like, I'm thinking, like, when is he gonna get a verdict? Like, the video about to end. Bro, what?
Yeah. All that little light, Right. Your award will be $2,000 in your cost.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Very well.
And this courtroom is now in recess. Was the defendant tried to rid the world of Apple products one device at a time?
That nigga looks sick of that. He said, damn.
I mean, hey, it's probably total amount. If he really broke I couldn't say an iMac is probably.
Son said, damn. He's cheesing, doing all that laughing. Or that laughter. Where'd that get you, buddy? That was Judge Joe Brown classic episode. What you think about this?
It was fire. Wait. It wasn't a fire episode. I didn't know what was going on. Hold on. It was not fire. It was very confusing. I mean, I didn't pretend to find it funny per se. I mean, I guess the whole thing going on was funny, but like, yeah. But it was cool though. I'm glad he got his 5 bands. 2 bands. Fuck.
You really don't know what's going on at all?
Yeah, 5. No, I remember he said 2 bands. I don't know why I said 5, but shout out to them. I mean, that nigga's sick though. He gonna have to pay back. But what year was that? Like 2000.
Gotta be something like 8, 7.
I'm talking about iPad probably thick as shit. That
MacBook looked thick as hell.
That ain't even look like Mac. I don't know.
Bro,
I never seen a
what?
MacBook that look like that.
That looked like a Dell.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, MacBook. Nigga,
Bro, what? That was like, old hell, boy. I ain't gonna lie. But that was dope, though. That was a funny episode. That guy is cheating. Why even have to go to court, bro? Because you're gonna lose. You knew you was gonna lose. Y'all just wasted your time. You knew you was gonna lose. You been cheating the whole time. You knew you did it. You just broke.
I mean, the nigga probably was like, fuck it.
You know? He's like, but like, you know, but anyway. What would you rate that out of 5 fireworks?
I mean, I'll give it 3 out of 5. You know, it wasn't. It's not, I don't really watch this type of shows, to be honest. Like maybe like when I was home from school with my grandma in elementary school, I had no choice but to watch that because the cartoons came after it. That's on me.
I don't think I never really watched them Jones, like them judge shows. I never really sat. I did like maybe a few months ago with my family one time, but like I never really got into the stuff like that, you know. But it's funny doing it now, I guess. But I'd probably get it like a 4.2 out of 5 fires. Enjoyable. I laughed. But stupid for that guy to actually have to go to court if that was real. But
Nah, in fact, if that was real.
If that was real. But that's gonna do it for this episode of the MERCER BOYZ podcast. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on the post notification bell. So you know every time we drop a new damn video, make sure you listen to the MERCER BOYZ podcast on all audio streaming platforms. Definitely follow the MERCER BOYZ with a Z podcast on Instagram. And follow Taylor Earl Jazz on the gram while you're on your phone.
Follow Vivid J. Hit that follow button right now.
Expeditiously, you know what I'm saying? But take him out of quote though.
Shoe high. Just shoe high.
Hey, gotta be up in the clouds with a float like a beer. But not a beer belly though.